Hey y'all, I am back with another video. Hey, hey y'all, welcome back to yet another video. We gon' show you how to party. We gon' show you how to party. Welcome back, y'all. If you are new, welcome. My name is Avrel and this is Home with a Naturalista. This is going to actually be my wedding series, y'all. Wedding series, because you know he put a ring on it. Hey, he put a ring on it. Hey, okay, finally. We'll get into that another time. I wanted to go ahead and incorporate this part of my life on my channel as well, because I mean, I'm not gonna say every woman, but I feel as though it's every woman. I mean, comment down below if you feel as though every girl that's born dream is to marry her prince, her king, you know, have that fairy tale wedding and all that good stuff. Am I the only one? No, I knew that it was something I wanted, and now it's finally here that I have to go ahead and, I mean, share it with my YouTube family. I mean, it's only right, okay? I wanted to go ahead and change up the scenery. I'm sitting in our master bedroom in the little lounge area that I never sit on. This chair is usually used for laundry, but we're gonna go ahead and use it for what it's here for. Said we are gonna talk about 101, okay? This is the first episode, and I don't really want to say episode because I feel like I started another episode on my channel and it's still episode 1. We're still waiting for 2. Yes, my name is Avrel and I got engaged, y'all, last year April, so it's about to be a year, and the goal is to get married in 2024. So basically I wanted to go ahead and just start off, bring y'all in to my world in terms of being an engaged woman and just trying to figure everything out. So the first thing I do have this book here. This was I actually purchased this from Amazon. I will link it on my Amazon store, but it says Future Mrs. and what does it say on the bottom? Things to do before we say I do. Y'all, this book comes in handy. There's things in here that I did not even think about until I seen it in the book. So this is definitely a very good gift if you're a part of a wedding party or whatever like that. So keep that in mind. I will go ahead and link it in my Amazon store, which is linked down below. All right, y'all, so let's get into the questions that I have for you guys, just in case you're planning your big day, just in case you're just planning early, you haven't found the man yet. But sis, I'm a living proof that he coming. Put God first, okay? Keep God first. Believe in yourself, love yourself, and trust me, he gonna come around, okay? I think it's about 5 or 6 questions that basically to even begin your planning for your wedding, that was the most important to me and that I'm dealing with right now. Let's get into it. So number 1, finally, you are engaged, you are happy, you are living it up, you are loving your fiance, okay? You just cannot wait to say, this is my husband. So, first question is, when is the wedding? Okay, everyone and their mama asks you as soon as you get engaged, probably about 2 seconds after saying yes, when is the wedding? When is the wedding? When is the wedding? Avrel, when is the wedding? Avrel, congratulations, girl, when is the wedding? Hello? Girl, when is the wedding? I definitely have lived and experienced that part. I haven't experienced the part of when you get pregnant or you get married and the first thing is, when is the baby? Are you guys gonna have a baby? When is the baby? When are you gonna get pregnant? When are you gonna have the baby? Where's the baby? I haven't lived through that. So, but the most important number 1 thing was, when are we getting married? Now you finally done dropped on the knee, gave me the ring. Now it's time, cha-ching. When is the wedding? Okay. Something is really wrong with me. Underneath the trying to decide when the wedding is, you have to figure out, and for me was Do I want a summer wedding? Do I want a winter wedding? Do I want my guests to wear colors? Do I want my guests to be in black? And if I do want a summer wedding, can they wear black? Like, it's a whole thing. It's a job outside of your job, like, seriously. And what fiancés need to understand, especially grooms, okay, is this is a serious thing. This is big, okay? It might seem really simple until that big day and everything just works out. This is how I'm assuming and how I watch TV and stuff, that everyone would just be like, wow, you did all this? You know what I'm saying? That's how I want my fiance to look at me, like, dang, babe, you really, like, everything was just like perfect. Figure out when you want that wedding. You guys have to sit down and figure it out. And also, trying to decide when the wedding is also includes for us, are the kids in school? Because obviously, not obviously, but we do have 4 children. Are they in school? Are they going to be able to travel if we were to do a destination wedding? And whatever, like, are they on vacation? Is it like, it's a whole thing. You have to figure out if that favorite cousin that live in Atlanta is able to take off in the middle of July when it's the busiest at her job to make it to your wedding. It's a lot, but also the main point is that I'm taking from this is, do not decide on your wedding, and I'm saying this as humbly as possible, do not decide the things for your wedding for others, okay? You're doing it for you and your soon-to-be spouse at the end of the day. If it's just y'all, it's just y'all. You want to rock out with me? Come on. If you ain't with it, see you when I get back, okay? Number 2, what and why. And when I say what and why, I am speaking specifically about, now that you know when the wedding is, what kind of wedding do you want? Do you want it to be intimate? Do you want it to be a bashment? What do you want the wedding to be? Whether you're inviting just 50 people, whether you're inviting 20 people to 30 people, under 100 people or over 100 people. That's basically what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, the price is, honey. The prices. Yeah, especially if you're doing a US wedding, okay? It's by plates and all that good stuff. Why I put what and why together, because I am afraid that, you know, I don't ever want to get lost in the sauce again in terms of, why do I want to have 100 guests? Why do I want to have 200 guests? Is it for show and fashion? Or is it because these people ride with me and my fiance and want to see us win? Number 1 and number 2, very important. All these questions are important, but I definitely went ahead and did my most important to the least. So number 3 is where. Once you know what kind of wedding you want, obviously, and how many guests you're going to invite, and the reason as to why you may want that amount of guests, where are we going to have this wedding now? Are we going to do it locally? Are we going to pay $200 a plate for these guests and basically give them a wedding? Because obviously this wedding ain't about me, because I'm paying for you to go ahead and eat steak, chicken, and ribs and all that stuff. Or we're going to go ahead and go outside of the US. You know what I'm saying? We're going to turn up. Turn up. And obviously in where comes number 4 in terms of budget. Budgeting obviously would cause you to know where you want to get married, right? So here you can pay $20,000. And when I say here, we're on the East Coast in the US of A. $20,000 probably allows you to just get the church and the reception hall, okay? With the food. That's it. Nothing else. Wow, destination wedding, you can get the whole ensemble, some default stuff, while enjoying your time with your friends prior to the wedding and after. So it's all up to what you and your fiance can afford. And this was a very, very crucial question that had to be answered for us in terms of, 1, having big families on both sides as well as having children, and just trying to accommodate for everyone, and trying to know what's the best decision, especially if you have like grandparents and, you know, maybe some people that's not as mobile as they can as everyone else, that might need help and might not try to travel. Some of the family members that doesn't even like to fly, never been on a plane. It's so much to think about that in order to even begin the process of planning a wedding. And this is exactly why I'm doing this series, because I'm like about to pull my hair out, okay? Like, for real. Now that you have all that important stuff, and you know, you've decided where you're getting married, you decided when you're getting married, you decided how many people, you kind of sort of have a guest list. Now it's just the nitty-gritty of, okay, how many people, are we gonna have a bridal party or not? Okay, are we gonna have a bridal party that's, you know, gonna basically swallow us up in the pictures because it's 15 on your side and 15 on my side? Or are we gonna go ahead and do it simple but sweet? So you're gonna have probably about 4 and I'm gonna have 4 and stuff like that. So all of that comes in tack together, and it just continue on from there, as well as and then it goes into detail as to, okay, what wedding dress and stuff like that. So for the most part, those are the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now obviously what and why was in 1, but pretty much the top 5 questions just to begin the planning of a wedding. Okay, and these are the questions I had to answer for myself. These are the questions I had to go ahead and sit with my hubby-to-be and be like, what are we doing? What are we doing? We have to get this thing on and popping. As well, quick key point, within the budget, that also has to include, do you plan on having a wedding planner? Because whether you do it local or overseas, a wedding planner with helping you, unless you have that maid of honor and that matron of honor to go ahead and help you, that's hands-on. And maybe you do have friends and family that, you know, specialize in that type of you know, things like occupation or whatever, then fine. But for us, we had to figure out, I've never been married before. I don't really know what it entails, so I'm gonna need somebody to lead me, okay? Help me out. So that all comes with the budget, and to know, listen, how do you want this wedding to go? Not saying no people can, and especially I think it comes with, once you know how many people are coming to the wedding and whether it's going to be an intimate wedding or not, that also can help to answer the question of, is it in the budget for us to get a wedding planner? It's just another special time in life that we literally pray for. And I'm speaking for myself because I pray for it, okay? And won't he do it? Won't he do it? Thank you guys so much if you made it this far. This video isn't that long, but I just wanted to go ahead, like I said before, and open up my wedding series on my channel. Stay tuned for episode 2. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to go ahead and write them down in the comments. If you are not yet following me, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Go, you and your fiance, your future boo, your future hubby, okay? Go ahead and click that subscribe button. I just spit really hard. Go ahead and click that notification bell right next to that whenever a new video is uploaded, you'll be one of the first to know. Thank you guys so much for checking in on my first episode of my wedding series. Thank you guys so much. Go ahead and like this video if this is something you want to see. Episode 2 is coming, okay? Because we're gonna get to the nitty-gritty. Especially, y'all have to feel the pain that I'm feeling right now. It's an exciting moment, but it's very, very stressful, that's for sure. Love you. I appreciate y'all. Have a blessed week, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. We gon' show you how